Stanley, McAvoy, O'Meara. Dumps it to half forward. Duncan gets back. Tui. To Duncan. Now Clark will go back to Duncan. And Mitch can dump it inside 50. Hawkins hits up. How many times have we seen that over the journey? It's going to drift to the right and miss.
Tom Hawthorn with that quick movement.
Well, Impey's seen the southern side as one that they can open up here, and if this works for them, it will. Didn't quite. They had the loose play down the ground, and Kaczynski instead Geelong get it, and now Dalhouse will get a shot. That could have gone either way. That's for sure. And he tries to go past the man on the mark, searching for that extra journey, and it just gets to the line.
On the up, the Hawks are away.
They are indeed. It spills now wide here, an opportunity for more. Long and deep, and dropped by Kaczynski. Absolute sitter there in the end. Wingard was run down as well. This is really well done by Atkins. Good pressure. And Hawthorn.
Great play, first of all. Fantastic tackle to get the ball back and then just wasted.
Through comes O'Meara. Just scragged as he kicked.
Not a goal. And this Kaczynski here, understand the mark's just out of his range.
Down to Higgins. The fend off was good. Was able to straighten up. The kick wasn't quite what he'd hoped. Picked up by Henry. Sold a little bit of a dummy. Beautiful around the corner kick. 3 in a row now for the Cats.
Dynamic movement at the stoppage from Higgins. The fend off. The kick wasn't perfect, but it was out in front and gave Henry room to move, and very nice finish. Helped by a good shepherd on the goal line, but that's the movement from the stoppage. That's why Geelong brought Shaun Higgins to the club. Good ball user, good mover in traffic.
That's the issue of playing against that.
Though will want to get back onto the left. He pops it over now to Impey.
Still parked in their defensive half.
Yeah, I just think the one here, he's not watching, and Tommy expects to get looked after. But after that, he ran up there and retaliated.
Maybe just with where they're at with their conditioning, and well, there's a bad sign for Shaun Higgins. Abby, I don't know if you can see that down there. Is that ice on the hamstring?
Yeah, that is ice on the right hamstring, guys. So Shaun Higgins is done for the day, and the Cats are a rotation down.
A shot at goal. There, O'Meara drawing handball. Got it in the hands of Hardwick. Hardwick now entering the forward 50. Off hands of Henderson. Atkins the tackler there. Umpire calling play on. Comes back out. Little one here from Moore. And
if you need to do a tick lead, come back up at the ball carrier, so he's got an option to kick to rather than overuse the handball.
Puts arms in front. Brewster almost ran onto that then. Spills to Warple, round the corner, just offline. Hodgie with
right time.
Hodgie with complete logic there. Fantastic. Green and
you see teams hold up red signs to slow it down and
Guthrie
compose the ball.
Henry, Hawkins, got it. Little one, dummy, Parfitt, back on the left, against the tide, got it for the Cats.
And this is Guthrie again going through. He's had 32 touches. I know stats sometimes don't mean that much, but I thought he's been excellent so far today. But just a nice little fake there, and then the snap on the left foot. But as we saw the sign from Geelong, they've been composed all day, and all of a sudden the sign gets held up like they break open the Geelong defence.
They've actually created some opportunities, haven't they? Just a little fumble or two inside forward 50s cost them, but the ball movement is working.
Phillips.
Holding. Kaczynski.
Argument. And there's the arms from Henderson.
15 gone.
Initially.
He's played against College as.
So Kaczynski, very methodical with his approach and right to the line. I think it's a goal.
Speculated with the handball, McAvoy. Mitchell, little massager, that works. And it's in good hands to Bruce. Right on his range here, but very, very good set shot kicker, Luke Bruce. And that is through.
O'Connor, Selwood, Holmes. Here comes Hawkins. Jack in front.
Holmes comes in. Selwood. Hold. In fact, it's a push.
Relax.
Pushing the back should be from where the kicker kicks the ball, not downfield.
Jeez, there's not a hell of a lot in that either.
On a game like this, you don't want to be calling free kicks going inside 450 for soft stuff like that.
Inside the last minute of this third term, what's Henry got from the set shot? Loves it.
Luke Bruce, and even though Rage had been practicing it during the breaks, he didn't quite nail that one.
Jaff in front. And that takes some doing to sit in front of the big Hawk. He'll get a 50-metre penalty. And Jaff, look at him go.
Oh, yeah.
Look at him go. He has just taken it on and then thumped along one forward. Lewis has got to try and break this up in the air.
So once again, a deliberate, slow ball forward. Hawkins the one-on-one. Hawkins kicked the very first goal of the game today. He'll need to kick it all of 53. He's got the journey. It's a ripping kick. Touched, was it? No. Well, Davey Roden says we'll have a look at this to say touched. And I think it will be touched.
What about Sean Burgoyne, Hodgie, just calling the... He had a couple to beat in the air. That's a nice ball for Brockman. Dropped what he should have taken. Dumps it in the goal square. Hold on, Lewis.
Blitzarf just got lost then.
Lewis. Got it.
Comes in, as you said, Lingy. Blitzarf just got a little bit lost, had to go and reach for the forward. I think these are the balls that are working better for Mitch Lewis than forward would expect. It's going to work to his advantage.
There's the birthday boy, 31 today.
O'Meara. Measuring ball. Henderson, I should say, worked his way to the front.
Ball's living in your opposition forward half.
McAvoy to the back. Shields. He's just missed it.
Handball by Duncan to Myers was good. Almost for Isaac Smith. Got in the way, though. The Hawks, I think it might have been Brewster.
Big 5 minutes. The Hawk off a step. Looks for Duncan. Oh, big climb from Frost.
As you see here, he's nice, big hanger, but there's still 10 minutes to go. When you take a mark there, you don't need to give that handball because it just put his team under pressure. He had to rush kick it outside defensive 50, and it's a turnover back to Geelong.
Bruce out the back. It's a lovely ball. He wants to wheel and go. He does now. Long ball for Lewis. Was he held again? Yes. I reckon he was. Advantage paid. Look out. Hawks are coming.
Kaczynski pulled back so it left space for Luke Bruce to run into because they're playing on big opponents. And then once you get your opponent turned around, they've got to grapple, they've got to hold, which they get the free kick. And then just smart there from all.
Risky, need wrists, though. Morrison, look at them in the middle, queuing up. Oh, Jaff was able to run and shrug and drill the ball forward to Wingard. Doubting himself from here. Trying to get past the man on the mark. High ball. Short in the journey. Wasn't touched, though. Did they miss it? Stanley says he got it, but he could be just bluffing.
Behind. Can we just confirm the ball was touched on the goal line?
Is there a finger flick there? I don't know whether I can see a finger flick. Gee, I think Reese might have been having a piece of the umpire there. Let's wait. We're all confused. Umpire's call. There it is. Stomach.
O'Connor. Tui. How are they going to see that?
It'll be deliberate.
Razor wants the switch. Look out, because Henry breaks it up. He's got Duncan with him, didn't want to use him. Clark's a running machine. Look at Clark get on his bike. Has a bounce, gives it to the Hawk. Henry's run on. It bounces for him. Clark now. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Wow.
There's the kick. Great effort by Jack Henry. Hawks had the numbers. If he hadn't got a hand on, then it could have been a Hawthorn goal. And Jordan Clark's speed, willingness to run, get open. Two very good athletes there, Jack Henry and Jordan Clark, combining to get the goal. really against all the momentum of this last quarter.
Guthrie will fumble O'Meara inside 50. What can they do here? The Hawks 2-on-1 again against Kaczynski. Brockman round the corner. I think he's got it. He has. So they wipe that goal off very quickly indeed, the Hawks.
But they're fighting there. Just all you had to do was get a hand in. And then Brockman picks it up. Nice crumb. We spoke about it earlier, Lingy, about those 50-50 goals that you need to convert in these kind of games. Hawthorn have missed their fair share, but that was just a great goal. Beautiful snap.
What is it about
Kaczynski, O'Connor, tackled. Jeff got him. Gee, just got rid of it. He just got hand the ball. Just got a hand to it.
still in?
Phillips on his left, caressed the ball magnificently around the corner to Shields. He thought about going not once, twice. Now he does by foot. High ball. Who can get onto this for the Hawks? Throwing himself as Henderson. Little one from Holmes. Stewart. And out of bounds. That won't be deliberate.
Brockman off the ground. Gets to the back of Tui. Henderson's wrapped up. How does the umpire see that? Lewis goes back. Gets it again. The left foot snap. It might have been a touch on it. And that's a behind.
Shields. Here they come again. They just keep coming. It's been played in their half of the ground. High footy. Lewis! Looks pretty easy, doesn't it? A lot of pressure associated with it. He's got it. The Hawks are back within 4 points.
We spoke just before how he was down holding his knee, Mitch Lewis, but this kick here from Howe just put it off centre. He had two blokes on him, put the big jukes up and took a nice contested mark. We did speak earlier about it. He got outmarked a couple of times early in the game, but he's kept fighting on. He's kept having a crack. And that was a very important mark.
Stoppages at the moment. Winning it easily. Howe's kick's not a good one. Cool. Back-ended. High ball. Hawkins now. Is it out of bounds? Frost says it is. I think it's a mark. Mark is here.
Shaping up, they tease a left foot snap.
Yep. So he's within 20 metres of the goal. Here it is. Oh, post.
Burgoyne went to Scrimshaw. This is a bit more of a concern. And that's why kicks it to a 50-50.
Little handball sideways. Duncan waited, dropped it high. Now we can milk a bit of clock here. There's a minute.
Gonna have to run and share it to get it out of here.
Ball up. O'Meara's been enormous. Morrison high around the body ball. The Cats are well set up. Duncan couldn't hang on. Phillips. Stanley went without it.
Hawks. They need one more. They've got a quarter of a minute to do it. It's going to be really tough from this position, Jaff. I think the Cats are going to survive. Harassment from some strange people up there. Ball up. Stanley doesn't want it to come.